Hey guys, it's Boy in Blue 823 here. I got a pretty serious topic I want to discuss here, and it's safety. This video is going to be mostly for anybody that's subscribed in the law enforcement field. I guess technically it could also carry over for anybody with in the fire divisions or EMS, anything like that. I was looking at the Officer Down Memorial page, and so far in 2013, officer deaths related to automobile accidents is up 33% from last year. Just this year at our updates, which with law enforcement in Pennsylvania here, we have to take updates once a year. Just basically get the new laws, criminal procedure, that type of deal. But one of the things that they brought up during the updates was the fact that so many individuals in law enforcement are dying as a result of injuries related to automobile accidents. They suggested during the presentation that departments or officers go out and get wear your seatbelts. That's wear it, regardless if you like it or if you don't like it. If you think it's going to hang you up, not hang you up, you got to wear it. The seatbelt very well could save your life. Back in, I think it was 2003, I was responding to a call to back up a partner of mine. Ended up wasn't wearing my seatbelt. I got lucky. Actually, everybody involved in the accident got lucky. But basically, I topped a hill, lights, siren. They pulled out of an intersection, and I didn't really broadside them, but the front of my car, basically, if this is my vehicle, they pulled out, and it was either T-bone them, a direct T-bone, but I tried to get around them, so I swerved into the left, and the front of my car hit the front corner of their car. The collision was anywhere, it was probably about 50 to 55 miles per hour when the collision happened. It was pretty severe. Airbags hurt. I've never experienced that until that day, haven't since, thank God, but airbags hurt. I was able to, even at 55, probably because it was the way that the accident happened where I hit and pushed them, so I had all the force on my side. I was able to hold on to the steering wheel, so nothing up here went into the steering wheel or dashboard or anything else like that. But what you don't realize is I didn't have my seatbelt on, which the case is long over. So it's in the report. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, but the bottom half, I was able to hold on, so I didn't go up. But my bottom half, my ass basically slid out of the seat underneath the steering wheel, and I ended up cracking both my legs pretty good off the dashboard. I've already had one surgery on my right leg. It is what it is. I wasn't wearing my belt. So after this, even after that accident, I still didn't wear my seatbelt as much. And a lot of people say, oh well, cops, you guys think that you have the Superman mentality, this, that, and everything else. It's not that I thought that. I mean, whenever I was in my personal car, I always wear my seatbelt. It was just whenever I got into the police car, because it was such a pain in the ass to put that seatbelt on. And literally, I'm medium build. I got a 34-inch waist, but you add the gear on it, which I brought it out because I'm actually going to show you. But you put all this on around that waist, and I'm a righty, so on the right side, I got most of this stuff, and the seatbelt's getting to and hooking. It was literally a pain in the ass. I know that's not an excuse, but during the update training, they suggested, hey, seatbelt extenders. Go out and get them. Go to your Ford garage, Chevy garage, whatever type of vehicle you have. They're free. Go get one. So I went out. It's been a couple months now, and I did. I went out and got a seatbelt extender. This one, it's 10 inches overall, but once you actually lock it into the seatbelt, it gives you about an extra 7 inches. I am going to put my gear on. I've got my police car over here, so I'm going to show you exactly what it is, but I'll show you the before and after. But you know, trying to get the damn seatbelt on, it was just such a pain in the ass that putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off. I just, you know, most of the time left it off. With this, I always wear it now, because whenever you undo the seatbelt, it drops over. Whenever you get back in the car, you grab your seatbelt, and I mean, everything's right where you need it. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then I'll put the gear on. I'll jump in the car here, just give you an up close on how it is and how much it actually helps. So we'll throw that in now. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. This is just the inside of the police car. I just got to make sure I don't show anything that shouldn't be shown, but this is it. This is the driver's seat. Unfortunately, for people in law enforcement that are on patrol, you know, this is your office 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And as you can see, which I'm not real happy with this, but this is just the basic seat belt here. This damn thing, the console, this is the most ridiculous damn thing I've ever seen in my life. If I ever get T-boned, I mean, this thing is pretty damn sturdy. If I ever get T-boned, that thing's not moving, which I don't like it, but it's what I've got, so it's what I'm using. But anyway, that's the seat belt. I mean, it looks like it sticks up enough to where it shouldn't be a problem, but I'm going to sit down in here, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm actually sitting in the car now, and I'm using a stupid camera, so I can't actually see what I'm looking at, so I'm looking in the rear view mirror in the viewfinder in the back. So, but I think we're set up all right. As you can see, there's not a whole hell of a lot of room, and this is how I normally sit in the vehicle. When I got my sidearm here, there's where the seatbelt thing is. So I'm gonna try this. It's gonna be shaky, but let me get the seatbelt over. But all right, so without the seatbelt extender, and this, I've got to move my hips. God damn, there. Now, that was just to put it on regular. You know, getting it off, it's a snap. I mean, it's really, really easy to get to, but you know, it literally is a pain in the butt. So let me grab the seatbelt extender, throw that on just to show you where everything comes on, but it's not really on that well, but there. So, all right, cut this off. I'll put the seatbelt extender in, and we'll do another view. This is really hard to do with the mirror, but all right, seatbelt extender is in, as you can see. Whenever I get out of the car, I always try to make sure that, you know, whenever I take it off, I just lay it right up across the top of the console here. That just basically helps me out, because then if you forget about it and you jump back into the car, you're not pinching everything between this center console. But with this one, I mean, it's whenever, the only bad thing that I can say that I can see about this is right here. But you know what? Compared to smacking my legs off the dash again, or you know, worse, you know, this right here, that works for me. And I'm gonna do this one-handed, so hopefully it's in frame, because I can't see the mirror right now. But you know, that's it. You know, right there, it's locked in, and that's the 10-inch. So it is comfortable. You know, it's good to go, and that saves you from pinching your damn hands in between your weapon. And if you're got a center console like this, and also, I mean, if you think about it, tactic-wise, trying to get in or out of the vehicle in a quick situation, you know, you're driving, you know, you put it into park, and this right here, right up on, I mean, that's nice. So go out and get yourself one. They're free. You know, if you can't get one through the department, just go to your local Ford, Chevy, whatever you're running around in, Dodge. and tell them, hey, I need a seatbelt extender. They do come in bigger ones, but I wouldn't. I think the next size is this was a 10. I think it comes in like 12 or something. But the other one that we got, if I were to take this, it would be, and I hope this is in frame because I can't see again, but you might as well add this piece with the angle of the seat belt, would be pretty much right in the middle of my belly. So that doesn't work. Get the short one if you're a medium-sized or small-sized guy or girl, and give it a go. I mean, it's so nice. You get out, jump out of the car. And that's the, oop, that's not it there. That's the setup you got. It's laying right there, so whenever you get in, just flop it down around, put the seatbelt on it, and you're good to go. So, I mean, that would probably help out the most if you got a center console like that. But also just for, your everyday, if you have the consoles that are more up toward the front with everything, without that back half, still, get it. If you don't wear your seatbelt because you don't like how you cannot get to the release, get it, try it. Hopefully that helps out. But that's my safety rant for the night. I'm gonna get out of here. So everybody have a good night and be safe out there. Thanks.